I've surfed all over the world, and I'd say that Narragansett is my favorite spot out of anywhere. I mean, there's no doubt about it. This is probably the best surf on the entire East Coast, right here in Rhode Island. My name is Peter Panagiotis, and I'm old. I'm 61 years old, and I started surfing in Narragansett when I was 13. I think that was 1963. Summer surfing is more of a recreation sport for people that aren't really serious. Like we teach hundreds and hundreds of people in the summer, and they all go out and they all want to surf. But as soon as the air temperature drops and the water temperature drops, only the real surfers go out. And the colder it gets, the less people go out. So I would say it would shrink from 100 to 10. That would be the good ratio in the winter. And fortunately for the people like myself that surf all winter, the crowds go down to almost zero. So we surf by ourselves. I surfed the other day when it was perfect overhead waves. There was one person out in the water with me, and the waves were perfect. Just as good as they were at Monahan. It's just you have to drive around and find a good spot. But we have so many good waves around here. There's no reason to surf in a crowd if you don't have to.
My name is James Pilkington. I started surfing when I was about 6 or 7 years old, and I am currently 18 years old. In the winter, you always get people walking down the beach like, aren't you cold? Like that's why I have a wetsuit. Yeah, you definitely get weird looks sometimes, like climbing here in the snow. I remember last year my car got stuck twice. I had to get pulled out of the snow, and some guy's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I was about to go surf. He's like, really? There's snow everywhere.
I think they still think that you're a little crazy for going out in the winter. I mean, it's like there's more people doing it now, so it's not as far-fetched as it was earlier. Like 20 years ago, the surfing magazines thought it was funny, and they put pictures of me surfing in the snow because no one was, there really wasn't that much publicity about it. But now there's more people that are doing it, and there's more media coverage on winter surfing. So I don't think it's as crazy as it was 20 years ago. People saw it as a curiosity. They all came to the beach to watch the surfers. And most of the surfers, when they first started, the first 5 years, 6 years, they were really bad. If you see old footage of the surfers, they were really bad. Everybody's falling off boards. But it was something that no one had ever seen in Rhode Island. From what I can recall, the surfing began about 1960. There's a couple of surf shops that opened up, and there was very few surfers. The first surfers I know that came here that actually surfed were lifeguards from Scarborough Beach, and they brought surfboards back with them from California, and they actually surfed Scarborough Beach first before they even surfed Narragansett.
Every place that you surf is going to be different, but here you have all the older guys out that have been doing this. They lived here their whole life, so you have to respect that. And just every place has their own different feel, and Narragansett definitely has its own.
Will you continue to do this for the rest of your life?
Oh, there's no doubt about that. I'm going to surf till I drop dead. Hopefully I will drop dead surfing.